This voice, deep in the back of my mind, desperate to convince me that I'm special, that I'm the chosen one. I wish I hadn't been chosen.
Hi, my name is Ira Thomas, and we're going to present to you a drama presentation as part of the Spotlight series. So I'd like to introduce you to Lara, who's going to tell us a little bit about herself.
Hello and welcome to Sutton Salvation Army Church. I've been attending here for quite a while now with my husband and my young son.
Lara, can you tell me how this monologue came into being?
Absolutely. I wrote this piece a while ago now when I was just a young girl myself, about 12 or 13. We were rehearsing the piece Breath of Heaven, and we thought that actually it'd be really helpful to think about Mary in that moment and how she might have been feeling. And actually we came to realise that we were only children ourselves, and it could have been any one of us that had been called on to be Mary.
So Lara, as somebody who studied drama, can you give us any tips on how people can prepare for this piece if they want to use it?
Learning lines is obviously something which most people are quite scared about doing. And for me, I learn lines as more of a picture, so I can see the prose in my head, and that's how I go through it and memorise it that way. Other people might use repetition, just saying it time and time again until it eventually sinks in. But also with this piece, because there aren't actually that many words, you have a lot of time to pause. So there's a lovely pause at the beginning where you can settle into character, and then throughout, after each paragraph, you can really stop and think about where you're going next.
And actually that pausing adds to the mystery of it, really, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. It helps with Mary's thought process and seeing where she's going and everything that's coming into her head.
There are probably a few ways you could manage this performance of this monologue. What would you suggest for maybe people who are shy?
Well, there's different versions you could try. Firstly, you could perform it live in an event. You could also record it and play it back. Alternatively, you could have 4 people playing Mary, so there's less to learn, just have a paragraph each. Or it even would work with someone off stage saying it in the wings and having something to focus on the screen.
So Lara, I'd like to thank you for sharing this with us. Just lastly, is there anything that you could add to that to help somebody who might want to bring this to life this Christmas time?
Yes, well, the script is downloadable, and I just say do with it what you want. Don't feel that you have to stick to the words, and there's no direction in it either, so you can just do what your heart desires and enjoy it.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Where are you? You said you'd be here, and now I can't find you. You put me in this mess. Please don't leave me now. I didn't think it would be this hard. I thought I would feel you with me every step of the way, but now when I pray, I feel nothing. I can't find you. The angel said I was highly favoured by you, that this Jesus child would be called Son of the Most High, and that his kingdom would never end. Shouldn't he then be born to royalty, or at least a family with money? I have nothing, Father, and the little I do have is being pulled from beneath me. Joseph can't look at me, and I don't blame him. He's a righteous man. He deserves better than this. He deserves better than me. Sometimes, when he holds me, I can hear his heart aching, denying the strength his face is forced to show. Sometimes I can't look at him. And I wonder for how long he can stomach the whisperings. Who's ever heard of a virgin birth? And yet, there's this voice deep in the back of my mind, desperate to convince me that I'm special, that I'm the chosen one. I wish I hadn't been chosen. I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. And I'm so scared. I'm scared of losing Joseph. And I'm scared of this journey. But most of all, I'm terrified of this tiny heart forming inside of me when I have no logical explanation of how it got there. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this.